So the guys at Action Target were nice enough to invite me into their private range to do some shooting today. I've got a handful of really awesome guns. I like being in a range and just kind of having it all to myself, but that's a luxury I almost never get. So here I am, finally got the range to myself, and oh shit. Well, as long as we got all these yahoos here with me, I might as well get some introductions. What's your name, sir?
Howdy, Seth.
This is Seth from Action Target. You guys met him down at SHOT Show, and you've seen him in some of my other videos, right? Were you in the Sniper Country videos? I can't remember.
That's going back.
That's going back.
Like 4 years?
Go back and watch the Sniper Country videos and tell me if Seth is in them, because I can't remember. Seth is what, marketing manager for Action Target?
You got it.
And he's hosting us tonight, so thanks, man. Thanks for having us here.
You bet.
Cody, of course, running away. Cody, hunting buddy, shooting coyotes together. Thanks for coming out tonight, man.
That's all right, thank you.
And I seem to remember this face.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Though. When did you get blue glasses?
Oh, these blue glasses are Action Target specials right here.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
I thought they were like specially formulated to filter out the light from this thing.
Well, I could tell you about them. They're kind of classified, though.
Oh,
I mean,
you know, probably a lot of stuff in this range is, so
yeah.
I'm gonna have to be careful where I point the camera, make sure I don't show anything that's actually classified.
Glasses.
Rocket 20, how's it going, dude?
Good, how you guys doing?
Thanks for coming to shoot with us tonight.
I'm excited. This is a cool range.
Yeah, dude. All automated, and like we're gonna have some fun with this stuff tonight.
Yeah.
And the guest of honor.
Guest of honor.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing good.
This is DRM Audio, also known as Gun Sense on YouTube.
Hey,
You're the one that started this whole thing.
I am. Can you imagine that?
This whole mess happened because of you.
It's my fault, but don't blame me.
So if you haven't subscribed to Gun Sense on YouTube yet, go over there and check out his channel. It's awesome. Lots of excellent, like, pro Second Amendment stuff. That's
Really good commentary on that stuff.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah, exactly. And I really admire the work that he does in regards to that. So when he told me he was coming up, I'm like, heck yeah, let's get together. And it just kind of magically morphed into this. It's sort of accidental, but mainly it's Seth's fault. He's the one that made all this happen.
it's too cold to shoot outside, right?
We don't own jackets.
So doing a charging drill here with late Boy Scout. He has apparently offended this individual somehow, and he's coming at him with a knife.
Well, it's a Boker, so I don't like Bokers. That's his favorite knife. That was a little.
Okay, the next one,
face.
we've got to shoot the knife out of his hand.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go for shooting the knife out of the hand.
Oh, you're so close.
I missed every time.
That's a tough shot.
That is. Let's see what you did there.
Okay, that's where I missed him.
Okay.
So that might have grazed his knuckle right there, but he would have kept coming. I did get him right here in the jowl,
Oh, man.
and then I think some body shots as well.
Yep. So I think you got everything on target.
Scout, what's your thoughts on that drill?
It's awesome. It's pretty cool.
That's fun, huh?
Yeah, like I want it to be a little more startling.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe one is like a mother on the other side with like a purse or something, and then it decides at the last second whether to show me the mom or the
That
threat.
would be cool. Yeah, it's a 180 switch on you.
Yeah,
So you're
exactly.
saying,
You're not
like-
sure which one's going to be.
Like a mother-in-law would be more startling. Is that what we're talking about?
Because I mean, that would really be scary.
Okay.
There, dude, I got the knife. Look at that, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that.
Benchmade is ruined.
I missed it this time, but I totally got that micro tick out of his hand right there.
I know. That would just be a shame. Could you imagine getting your microtech shot by some hoodlum.
Some hoodlum.
Yeah.
Some guy coming around. You're just minding your own business, charging people with your microtech. Somebody decides to go ahead and shoot it out of your hand.
I know, right?
Of all the
these
nerve.
days.
Tell us about the gun real quick. How much have you shot it?
Very little. I took it out to sight it in. That's about it.
Okay, cool. Oh, so no optic on top of it right now?
No optic, so we're on irons. I did sight in the irons. Haven't decided what I'm going to put on the top of it yet.
Oh, okay. Can I shoot your gun?
Yeah.
All right. Charging is right there.
Charging handle, safety's just like an AR.
Okay. So that's on safe right now.
Yep, mag release just like an AR. Yeah, it's ambi, both sides.
That's the mag release?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Oh, I see.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's not locked back right now, right?
It's not locked back now. There you go. Ready to
How
rock.
it works? Okay.
This drill is a charging drill. He's going to advance out to 30 feet, and then he's going to
What do you think this is, a range? Knock it off!
when he turns and faces you,
Almost done.
he's going to start to charge. When it starts charging, I place 3 shots on target as he's charging.
So this is the bolt lock back right here, right?
Yeah,
That
that's it.
indicates that it's locked back?
Yep, so the idea is you can just slap a mag in and then just bump it with your wrist.
Okay, so popping the mag out. I would just, I'd pop the mag in and then just like at the same time bump it like this?
Yeah, with your wrist or with your thumb. Yep.
Okay. This might be the first time I shot a Tavor. I've held them before, but I don't know if I've shot one before.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, I'm glad
I
I brought
think I
that
would have remembered it if I had done that already. But it's very different.
Yeah, and that's the new version. So there's a few differences between this X95 and the previous, including the mag release location.
Okay.
The pistol grip is straighter on this one.
Okay.
A few other little things.
Yeah, I like that angle for
The
sure.
charging handle location on the other one, it's further forward.
So you can pop this out and put it over there? Is that how that works?
You can change ejection also, but you have to purchase a left-hand bolt.
Okay, I see.
Just the bolt, the carrier and everything you can keep. And those in front, it's actually a quad rail, but you just
You pull stuff off or whatever?
you can slide those off, and then there's rails underneath.
Oh, cool.
See a little button right there.
Yeah, okay, that there.
Yep.
I won't mess with it, but yeah. Looks like the front sight post is the same as an AR-15,
Yeah.
so you could adjust that to whatever you want.
Adjust just the same. The only difference is there's a tritium insert on there,
Okay, cool.
right there. So you
Does that come
have to, once you spin it, you have to grab just the top portion and spin it back to straighten that out.
Oh, interesting.
So you see
Oh, I
there's
do
a
see
split
that.
there?
Yeah, I do see that.
Yeah.
And is that stock or did you
That's
put
stock.
that on? Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, these come with it.
Yeah, sure.
It's not a terrible sight picture, but it's certainly not quick.
No, and the thing that I noticed was,
That rear aperture is small.
yeah. Now, once you get it, it's fine.
Yeah.
But it's small, and I feel like it's really close to my eye too.
Yeah.
Did you notice that at all, or?
Well, compared to an AR, it's actually a little further away.
Is it?
Depending on how you hold it.
It may just be how small it
If you're a nose to
is.
charging handle guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's slow to acquire. I did notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
It is about standard AR height though, so an AR optic will work. I just haven't decided on one.
Yeah. Cool. Well, thanks for giving this to me. I really appreciate that. I've wanted one for so long. You're such a generous guy. Thank
You do realize we're all armed here,
What's
right?
that? Oh, well, anyway, it was great hanging out with you, and I'll see you later, okay? So, have you shot Mossberg before?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
All right, get your hand up in front of that first, just to get a sense for how it feels.
Okay. Take these off. We're hot. Oh, this feels wrong already.
I know.
Oh, that's
No, push it a little further forward than that. You're gonna want it a little further forward than that.
All right, I'm too short. This arm's all the way out. All right, this is gonna suck. Not pleasant, but not as bad as I thought.
Not as bad as you thought, yeah. Well, at least you don't have slugs in there.
That's from the sling.
The sling, get your finger.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Yeah. Kind of pinches your finger on the end there. All right, now try it with the. There you go.
All right. I could see somebody smacking themselves in the face with one of these.
I know a guy who did that actually.
Yeah.
Smacked himself right in the glasses.
Yeah, definitely not pleasant.
Yeah. Is it easier with that grip on there, that sideways grip?
Yeah, that's much better. Definitely helps. Gives you something to push forward against.
You kind of need that.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, I discovered this is the first Mossberg I've had, but as I was playing with it, I discovered that you kind of have to push them out, the Mossbergs.
Yeah.
Because if you're pulling back on it, you have to push it back again and then back before you can actually
release,
rack it. Have you noticed that? It's a weird kind of quirk about Mossbergs, but 870 doesn't have that. You can be pulling back, and then when you fire, it's like you just slip
it releases.
Do you know anything about this gun?
I know it broke your glasses. So
It did break my glasses.
I don't want to mess these blue things up. I mean, these. I don't know if you
styling.
noticed. They're pretty cool.
You're a little bit like, are you going to break into some U2 songs right now? Because you look like Bono.
I know, right? I feel
Where
very.
the streets have no name.
Maybe a little European. I don't know what I feel right now.
Little Irish.
Yeah, something. Yeah, but what are we gonna do here today? What are you thinking, Scout?
Just give it a couple of shots and tell me what you think of it, because it's kind of a wild, weird gun. Now that grip is obviously on the wrong side for you.
Yeah.
I have to apologize for that.
No, that's okay. Am I
dexterous?
So, man, am I gonna like put my eye out with this? I feel like this is like, the Christmas story right now.
Here's what you want to do.
It is December.
Here's what I suggest.
Okay.
Your finger right here is going to get slapped hard by that unless you either purposefully lock in or clear it.
Okay.
Because that's going to give you a lot of recoil. That's the main reason that's there right now.
Sure.
Is to give you some brace.
Okay.
So, yeah. Just give it a go.
I'm not seeing any. Okay, there we go. That's fun, man. That's actually really fun. Dude, I feel like I should be in like the Terminator movie or something.
No. What was the character's name that was fighting the Terminator?
Oh, I don't even remember.
What's her name? What's her name? Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
Sarah Connor.
You know what? I could see how you'd feel like Sarah Connor shooting this gun.
No, I generally feel like Sarah Connor all the time anyway.
No.
But shooting that gun, I definitely felt like Sarah Connor.
Well, this is really awesome. Like, I wasn't sure. I'm not going to lie. I was a little bit nervous. I was like, because this grip is so straight back.
Yeah.
With the pistol grip, you feel like you've got a little bit more to go off of to protect yourself from the recoil.
Exactly.
But honestly, this paracord or whatever setup helped. I felt a lot because it gives you a lot of traction, and I just focused on trying to grip this and make this my main. Like the buck stops here, like no pun intended. Type thing.
I tell you what though, what's going to be really hard to do? Get your arm up here. If you try to bring that down, it's difficult, huh?
Yeah. You
pretty much got to have your elbow out like this.
Yeah, and I kind of had to hold it more forward. I guess that's probably where you need to have it anyway. The optic the way you need it to.
For safety's sake, you do not want to have that very close to your face.
No. I kept thinking to myself.
I know.
There's no way. So I just kind of felt like you got to forward a little bit more. I don't know.
It's the only way you can do it.
Or not, but man. Fun to shoot.
Cool.
So what is this thing called again, man?
It's just the Mossberg Shorty from Sire Arms.
Sire Arms?
Sire Arms is the name of the company.
Best way to hold that guy right there.
Just push it out. Get it out as far as you can go, man. Get it away from your face. Best advice. further.
Back change, look around.
There you go.
It's got a little kick.
Yeah.
Hold on to it tight.
Hold on to it tight.
Favorite drill. All right.
Have you got yourself in the nose yet?
Not yet.
Okay.
Excellent. So you're standing there, you just
It's not a fun gun to shoot.
No?
Not really.
We're getting mixed reports tonight. Some guys love it, and other guys are like, no thank you. Are you a little on the no thank you side?
A little bit,
A little bit?
but
It's okay if you are. It's not going to hurt my feelings.
depends on, I guess, the situation,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
If I'm shooting round after round, no thank you.
Okay.
But maybe a target or two, yeah, that'd be fun.
Okay, cool.
So I clear it, and didn't get it, and grab it like that. And then go
Pretty cool to see that one comes out.
Yeah.
It's not enjoyable.
No. You're smiling.
Yeah.
You're smiling. It wasn't all bad. What do you think?
That's kind of fun.
Yeah?
I mean, it's a fun gun to shoot.
Did you ever buy something like that?
For me, honestly, I would. For me, it'd be a play gun.
Okay.
It'd be exactly in this type of situation,
Okay.
right? Just going out and having fun playing
Yeah.
with. Because in my home, I mean, it's nice, small, and maneuverable, but for me personally, I'd rather have my pistol.
Yeah. All right, Seth, I can't find the holes. Did I hit it?
I can see a few 223 rounds. I don't know if you got it with that shotgun.
Oh, thank you. I gotta get one of these ASAP. Yeah. Guys, it's not even 11 o'clock yet. Why are you guys sitting around?
Target's done.
It's definitely low.
The Ching Sling,
It is a Ching Sling.
how do you like it?
Still kind of figuring it out. I might want to adjust it in a little more so that I'm a little bit tighter with it.
I've never used one, but I guess the idea is you just want to rest it on your skeleton.
That's the idea. You're supposed to get more skeletal support than, muscular support. Not too bad. I want to make the excuse that I did shoulders and arms in the gym today, which I did, but I need to play with the Ching Sling a little more and kind of, like I said before, maybe adjust it a couple different ways and see what I like best. One of the issues I addressed kind of early on when I bought the gun was making sure that this stock length was where I wanted it, and right now it's got all the spacers in it. And one of the first things I tried was moving some spacers out to make it a little shorter, because I just kind of like a shorter stock sometimes. But that caused problems with eye relief.
Right.
When you're at 2 on this particular scope, you got to pull your head back a little bit in order to be able to get a good eye relief on it. Anything from 4 and beyond, it feels pretty natural. And really, the Scout scope 4 is probably what you want anyway. You want to shoot this thing?
Yeah.
All right.
You can definitely shoot that 2-eye open. It's clear enough.
Yeah, I agree.
Missed the round.
Magazine. It should be good now.
Yeah, it's good.
It's a tricky magazine.
I may have short cycled the bolt.
Possibly.
Yeah, that's me.
Short cycling it?
Yeah. Well, maybe not.
It is the magazine.
Yeah.
It feels like it's in, but it's not. There you go.
I can see how you could get some quick shots off.
Yeah. When I bought this gun, one of the things I was thinking about was this could be a stopgap if I'm thinking about one day buying an AR-10, but maybe I don't want to buy it yet, or I don't have the money for it yet. What do you think about this as a stopgap for an AR-10?
You know, I actually think it really works. Like, I would have to practice running the bolt. You'd have to practice the specific skills and get good at that. You're not going to cycle as fast as an AR-10. You're not going to get a bunch off, but really I think it's probably easier to be accurate with this at mid-range than it is an AR-10. We're used to shooting this type of rifle. You got a really solid cheek weld, 4-power scope, and it's heavy enough and it's balanced right to just sit stable in your shoulder.
Yeah.
So I think you could be a little more accurate with it than with your average AR-10 doing the same style of shooting.
At maybe a third the price of an AR-10, that's kind of another big argument for it, I think.
It is.
Like $600 for this. Well, I guess there's a few AR-10s you can get into for around $1,200 maybe. But some of your nicer ones, some of the more desirable ones, you'll pay almost 3 times what you pay for this. Especially to get the reliability and all the accoutrements you want on there to make it the gun you want it to be.
AR-10s in general are notorious for being finicky.
I've seen a lot of them, yeah.
And some of the eccentricities as far as having to have the mag seated really hard, that's just knowing the gun.
Yeah.
And knowing where the bolt stop is. That's something with a very little amount of practice a guy could get really good at.
Yeah, I agree. You sold yet?
I think the trigger reset is awesome. I actually really like it. With a little bit more practice, because I keep coming off of it too far, and that has that take up before the trigger pull.
Okay.
So if I could train myself to
Just come forward to the reset?
just to the reset,
Just to the reset.
it's a winner.
Cool.
It's nice.
Couple slow. Yeah, it's nice. You try a couple, see how fast the sight comes up.
Go for it.
My eyes. They're fast. Yeah, particularly if you're threat focused.
Yeah.
And bringing that up and trying to transition back to the sight, you almost don't need to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That golf ball's right there, and it draws your eye to it, and you're already focused on it.
Yeah.
That is really fast. Take a little while to get used to in terms of precision, but
Yeah, that's my feeling as well.
yeah.
I don't think of them as bullseye precision sights. They're quick acquisition battle sights.
Even then, I don't think it's imprecise, but there's a little, with the gap between the dot and the eye, you're not quite sure where to float
It's a good point.
the ball.
Yeah, it's a good point.
But yeah, really fast. Yeah.
It's nice groove.
Star Super B still exists. Still love this gun. Still shoot it every now and then. Joe Carden, man, give it a shot. Tell me what you think of it.
All right, let's give it a try. If it's fantastic shooting, it's my abilities. If it's bad, it's the gun's probably not very good.
Well, yeah, I mean that's generally the rule I follow anyway.
That's the range, the rule of the range, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. And it looks like I'm a little bit high and to the right.
Not bad though.
Try one more mag.
Yeah.
Try and. A little bit better. I tried to move it in a little bit or compensate to the left a little bit because I was shooting right. But yeah, man, that feels really good actually. One of the things that I felt about this gun and most steel frame guns that are really enjoyable is your felt recoil is pretty low. Just because, you know, you've got a little bit more weight and just physics, the way that it's working in your favor is you're just not going to feel a lot of kick. And I felt like, you know, if you were to take, you know, your wife out to the range or you're just a brand new shooter and you're wanting to shoot it and you don't want to invest a huge amount of money for it, I think that would be a pretty darn good gun to start with. 35.
Yeah, one of the things that's really different about this gun from a 1911 is the hinge trigger.
Yeah.
So it's actually got a hinge right there, as opposed to the 1911 trigger, which is pulled straight back.
Straight back. It is hinged.
And then also the takedown, it does have a magazine disconnect spring on it, but I took that out.
Yeah.
And then it's also, the takedown is like wicked fast and easy.
Really?
Here, hold this, I'll show you.
All right.
If I can remember it. So as I recall, the takedown is just that.
Whoa!
That's it.
Hey there, Houdini.
Yeah.
That was pretty fast.
And then there's a little bit of trickery as far as getting that undone and pulling everything apart, but basically getting the slide off, that is it.
Wow, that is actually
And
pretty
then-
darn simple.
Slip that back, you're back together. Yeah, I don't believe you can put 1911 grips on this. That's one thing that you cannot do. That's not interchangeable. Actually, I don't think anything's interchangeable with 1911.
No Star Super B parts floating around around.
You'll find some, and you can find some guns that are just for parts. I think J&G might even have some that are just for parts right now, because they're sort of like gunsmith specials or just, again, for parts.
It's so interesting you mentioned that it's differences between the 1911, because at first glance you're like, oh, it's like
It's a 1911
variant.
Yeah,
But it really isn't.
not at all.
That's a fun one.
They look real similar, but they're not the same whatsoever.
Man, that is a cool looking 1911 too. That's some like RoboCop-esque looking business
Yeah.
going down there.
The Recover CC3H grips on it make it so that you have this rail right here, and you can add a light or laser or whatever you like.
Denny, and how
then-
have you found the grip to be?
Fine, totally fine. And the holster, they make a holster that goes with it. I just picked that up as well, and it works well. I like it. It's a little snappy on the retention, so like getting it out of the holster requires kind of a yank, but maybe that's a good thing.
How much weight does it add to your platform? Do you remember?
The grip,
Yeah.
almost nothing. I mean, it's super light. The guys that made this are the same guys that designed the Tavor.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So that gives you an idea of sort of the design cues that you're seeing there, and also the durability, the type of material it's made of, etc., etc. I have no qualms recommending this grip. It's great.
And for people who might like the little bit more squared off trigger guard too.
Yeah, sure.
For shooting.
Sure.
You get that as opposed to the traditional rounded 1911.
Aside from that, though, you don't notice any difference as you're using that trigger. It doesn't feel different. I don't notice it anyway. I don't feel like that trigger guard is interfering in any way. It just feels normal.
It doesn't appear to be at all. Yeah. That's pretty cool. Pretty awesome. Star Super B. Bam. Making it happen.
Okay, it's like, what time is it? Hold on. Oh my gosh. 12:30. I'm just sitting here alone. Oh no, they're still here. Dagnabbit. Oh well. Well, as long as you guys are still here, I might as well say goodbye. Thanks for everybody for coming out. DRM Audio, also known as Gun Sense on YouTube. Thanks for being here, man.
Hey, my pleasure, man.
It's your fault that this all happened, like I said before.
I know.
So we appreciate it. But all the heavy lifting was done by this guy right here, Seth of Action Target. Thanks for bringing us all out and bringing this whole thing together. And for the food, it was really good, man.
Food was nice.
Yeah.
Actually, that was really good.
Crockett 20, we got Cody, we got Joe Carden, and I don't know, just thanks for watching. We all had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed some of what we did tonight, and until next time, peace out. Picked out a rock up there on the hill. I feel like that's a good 250 to 300 yards. There's actually two. There's one on top and one below. And what I'm going to try to do is go for the one on top, starting off with some PMC. Let's see how I do.